What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. So if you guys are new to the channel, first of all, be sure to smash that subscribe button and click the like button. Help us out. So this is Steve's 2Jz, and it's going right in this thing right here in the 240. So far what we have done to this thing is we took out these little turbos, these little guys, because Steve don't want them no more.
No one wants these stock twin turbos.
Exactly. So turbo side is taken apart. That's the stock automatic trans that came with the 2Jz. If you guys want to see where we got this motor from, you're going to want to click the video right there. And then also, if you want to see the video where these turbos came out, click the video right there also. So the other thing we did was we took the trans off, and Steve took the wire loom off, which is all the wires for every sensor on here. So far, turbos, trans, wire loom is off. So
it's been a lot of work.
The engine's on the stand, but we have a little bit of an issue today. So for those of you who may have any experience with 2JZs or anything like that, there's a big problematic bolt on here, which is shown.
This one, crank bolt, this thing.
Yeah, so the reason we have to take it off is because we're going to be changing the timing belt.
Yep, and this cover is behind this, the harmonic belt.
Exactly. So there's been like a lot of bad stories about people needing to use like 6-foot breaker bars and 12-foot poles and stuff like that in order to break that bolt loose. So obviously we're not going to try and attack that while it's on the engine stand, because the last thing we need is for the engine to come off the engine stand and just drop, because that would be a huge problem. So we're going to take the motor off of the stand, put it on the floor, and we're going to try and attack this bolt. Alright guys, what's up? Welcome back to day 2 of trying to get this crank pulley bolt off of the 2JZ. So what'd you figure out?
Oh, so I did some research on how some people hold it down while taking that bolt off. And they do something with the belt where it locks it in place that we're going to try today, see if it works. Alright, so in order to take off this crank pulley bolt, we're going to use the belt to hold down the crank pulley. And we're just going to loop it so it goes only on some of these pulleys. And it's going to lock it in place, like so. And now, as I turn this, the belt just gets tighter and it holds itself on this pulley. And we should be able to take it out. The only thing I don't know what to do is how we're going to hold the engine in place.
I'm going to sit on it.
Pat's going to sit on it.
Look at that tension, baby. Just a sneak peek of the tension.
Oh!
No way!
I got it loose!
It came off that easy. Woo!
Yeah!
Oh.
I shouldn't be yelling.
Alright, that was actually, that was pretty impressive. Alright, so this day just went a hell of a lot smoother than we thought, but, you know, this is not the end. We have so much more to do, right?
At least you know the belt works. Oh yeah, we got a lot to take apart. Alright, so we finally got a whole bunch of things removed, got the big bolt out, wiggled the harmonic balancer out. We had to move the power steering pump bracket, and we had to take off the belt tensioner over here and take off the pulley of the water pump in order to access a couple bolts to take off the top of the timing cover, and a bunch of bolts went all around on the bottom portion. And there it is, my timing belt. Time belt, the tensioner for the timing belt, everything. These you got to be really careful. When you take the timing belt off, you cannot move the cams. They have to stay in the same exact location. So I'm going to mark them up before I take this off. Alright guys, now we're going to put this baby back on the engine stand. We didn't want to put it on the engine stand before, as you know, because we took the bolt off. And the harmonic balancer, we had to like really wiggle it kind of hard. Motor's back on the stand. And now we're going to start getting to work. Like I said before, valve covers, oil pan, water pump, off.
This thing is not fun to flip over either. It is heavy as hell. It is not going to be fun flipping it to take the oil pan off, unless you intend on just taking the oil pan off from underneath.
Yeah, like you know how the engine stands, we can spin the engine? It is not easy. You definitely need 2 people to spin this thing.
Oh hell yeah. A heavy ass motherfucker right here.
Yup. Alright, getting to work. We are starting with the valve covers first. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there's 8 bolts and nuts on each valve cover because you do have a left and a right valve cover.
I'm gonna take this off too.
And so we're gonna take those off. We're gonna take off this vacuum line back here. But went to the turbos before.
Anyone that watches have a 2JZ or have any knowledge of them and knows what this piece is under here, we're still trying to learn and see what this is. I think it's like some type of vacuum canister or something like that. Maybe like a boost vacuum canister.
Yeah, it's underneath
like
the intake manifold. It's got vacuum lines going to it.
But it has no connection to the intake manifold. It just has a sensor, and then it runs over here. There's 2 lines. So I'm not sure if it has something to do with like maybe the pressurizing with the wastegates or something. I don't really know what exactly it's for, nor do I honestly remember what the hell it went to.
Yeah, because we just started like tearing it apart over here.
We got a little too excited.
Yeah, we did get very excited. But if anyone knows what that is, just comments right down below. Thanks for your help. Alright, we got all the bolts and nuts off. And sometimes like they're like a little stuck in here.
Ooh.
Hey guys, I wanted to add this in because I forgot to mention that in this video there's a little Easter egg, like a little hidden hint of what is to come, possibly in the next video, but you know, what's to come in the future of this build. And you know, just rewind back and rewatch the video, see if you can find it, and if you do, make sure you comment what you found down below and give me a thumbs up. And remember, work hard, stay humble.